The government held its 16th session this morning with a 13-point agenda. Opening the session, Prime Minister Andrej Plenković spoke of the upcoming anniversary of Croatia's international recognition and the ways it will be marked. The government approved a loan to be taken out for the reconstruction of the Dubrovnik airport, as well as the action plan on the cutting of identified risks of money laundering and terrorism. Reactions are pouring in following last night's Croatian radio television interview that President Kolinda Grabar-Kitarović gave after her visit to the US that has been differently received by the public. Commenting on her trip this morning, Prime Minister Andrej Plenković said that he was glad that the president returned from her travels in the United States and added that the two spoke yesterday and he was informed about the main points of her visit, which he described as useful. The president accused the media of baselessly attacking her for doing her job, with the Croatian Journalists Association reacting to her words by saying that the accusations were preposterous, adding that the president was twisting the truth on purpose in a bid to make herself seem like a victim. Following the Standard & Poor's credit agency recently changing upward the outlook for the growth of the Croatian economy from negative to stable, the Moody's agency has also put forth its rating, but it is not as optimistic and has retained a negative outlook for Croatia's credit rating, the outlook based on domestic political risks. Speaking to the press this morning, the Labour and Pension System Minister Tomislav Ćorić said that he believed Moody's will also react in a positive way in its next assessment. Although Croatia had exited the border arbitration procedure with Slovenia due to Slovenia violating the proceedings, the Slovene head of diplomacy Karl Erjavec has stated that he expects Croatia to abide by the arbitration court ruling about the Piran Bay, which should be finalized by the end of June. Erjavec believes that Croatia will also be asked to do this by Brussels. However, if Croatia turns a deaf ear to the ruling of the arbitration court, Erjavec said that this might create problems in the arrival of tourists to Croatia via Slovenia in the summer. Following Wednesday's cold snap and wintry weather, the situation in the coastal city of Dubrovnik is slowly returning back to normal. More than 400 interventions by emergency services were reported due to frozen over water mains and other types of breakdowns due to extremely low temperatures. Several hundred households in Dubrovnik and its vicinity are still without water supplies. Taking a quick look at sports in tennis at the WTA tournament underway in Hobart, Australia, Croatia's Jana Fett has advanced to the semi-finals after defeating Veronika Cepeda of Paraguay by a score of 6-1, 6-4. And the weather, it will remain moderately to prevalently cloudy today. Some northern and central sections of the Adriatic may see some intermittent rain, and there may be some in the south as well. Some precipitation possible in Gorski Kotar towards the end of the day, with snow and sleet expected, as well as the forming of black ice patches. Winds moderate southwesterly and westerly, with gusts gaining force at higher elevations. Moderate to strong southeasterly winds along the coast. See moderately choppy to choppy and visibility good. Afternoon temperatures higher than that of the previous day, mostly between 0 and 6 degrees inland and up to 11 degrees along the coast. Cloudy Friday accompanied by freezing rain on contact with the ground, temperatures dropping in the afternoon resulting in sleet and snow. More cold weather expected over the weekend, particularly on Sunday. Heavy precipitation expected along the coast on Friday. Strong southeasterly winds bringing a rise in temperatures. Gradual stabilizing of the weather with rain and sleet in places still possible on Saturday. Becoming colder with Bora strengthening as of Saturday.